Hey guys, I'm back and I am IzDaisho. I did that backwards. And I am playing some Cloudburst. Opposite hands. Wow, this really sucks. I gotta keep this one though, because at least I can play Stormcrow, and if I draw the mountain I can play Electrode. And if I just draw another land then I can play Windrake. I kinda don't really want to be going first here, but whatever. Anyway, as I was saying, I am playing some Cloudburst, and I actually changed the deck a little bit. Oh my god, I bet he's playing Cloudburst too. This is gonna suck. I actually changed his deck up a little bit. Ooh, woohoo, we got the mountain. May as well let him know what I'm playing, because I'm about to play a Stormcrow! And he's gonna be like shock, and I'm gonna be like sad. But Electrode is such a good card. I changed this deck up very, very little bit from my other deck. I took out the Skursdag Cultist. I think that's their name. I really don't think that it's such a good card, especially in the deck that I have it running right now. I don't really like to throw away my creatures, so I'm not gonna let Electrode loose yet, because he's too powerful for me to risk having killed by the first burn that my opponent has. So it's definitely not worth it for me to do anything yet. All I'm going to do is just play those two guys and just start swinging in. Not sure what I'll do right here if he plays a Windrake. I don't really know what I would do, but there you go, Windrake, of course. I don't think I'm going to use my Lightning Bolt. I think I would rather save my Lightning Bolts and use it a little later. So I guess for now I have to sit and wait. I guess I'll play Electrode. Like, if he kills it, he kills it. If not, then that would be amazing. Hopefully he'll play like a 4-drop dude, and then I'll be able to use Electrode's ability to kill the 2-drop, and then Lightning Bolt to kill the other one. But I can't really see Electrode living until the end of the turn. He's probably just gonna get killed. Oh, cool, we Dragonauts. Well, actually, that's not it yet. He could still have the shock or the Lightning Bolt because he's got that one mountain open. But all right. Anyway, we got that mountain, and now we're just gonna do this, clear his board. Actually, wait, hold on. I just want that to resolve, and then creatures Electrode untaps. Yeah, he's gonna shock, and I figured that would happen. But I still got to kill his I still got to kill his Wee Dragonauts, so that works. But and now I can swing in with my Stormcrow this turn. Huh. That worked interestingly. I'm not really too worried, because Electrode was gonna die eventually anyway, so it made sense. So I got to deal 1 extra damage, and I killed his Wee Dragonauts with a Lightning Bolt. So I really don't mind, but I would rather have just saved the Lightning Bolt for later. I guess what I should have done. No, that was a bad play. I'm right. What I should have done is just waited, and then end step. I should have done all that shit. Interesting. He does run the Skursdag Cultist. I don't really see that card as being so useful. I don't know why, but hopefully I'll be able to get my Thunder Dragon out eventually. I can play Skizik now. I'm just going to cast him, and I'm going to swing in, obviously, because, if he wants to double block and trade, then I'm fine with that. I would trade this card for both of those all day, and unless he's got a Lightning Bolt. Oh, he's got a shock. Okay, so he's just gonna. He still traded 2 cards for 1, and 3 of my damage still goes through. So I'm not too worried about that. And basically the end result of the last turn was that he took 3 damage. But okay, he's got an elixir, so that's really good for him, because he's got some good cards. He's got 2 shocks and a Wee Dragonauts in there, and the Skursdag Cultist. So that's good for him. Plus the 5 life is pretty beneficial. So now we're pretty much even. Luckily I got myself some Wee Drags, and I guess I really should have been swinging in with my Windrake this whole time. I don't know if he'll block, but now that I have more flyers, he might be intimidated, and he might not want to block. Yeah, there we go. Got some damage through. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it here in IzDaisho land. But I don't know what card he has in his hand now. He has 2 cards. He's got that elixir. He's probably going to use it pretty soon, so he can get those shocks circulating back in his deck, which would be nice. But there's really not much his Windrake can do. Like, he doesn't want to lose it yet, but he also doesn't want to. He doesn't really want to use it either to block. He doesn't want to waste it, so he's not in such great shape. I think I'm just going to swing in with these 2. I think at this point he's going to be like, well, I can't really take 3 per turn, so I have to block. I don't really have much of a choice. And either that, so then I'll be happy, because then I'll have 2 flyers and he won't have any. or he'll just block the Wee Dragonauts and take 2. Or he might not even do that. He might be scared that I have an instant, and then that his creature will die. Alright, there you go. So I got in for 3 again. He's going to swing in for 2, but then I'll be able to swing back with my Stormcrow. So he's at 15 life, and I'm at 20. He's got 2 cards more than me, but I've got 3 creatures on the board, and I'm only 1 away from playing this dude, so that's good. He's going to swing in here, obviously, since... No, he's not going to swing in? Oh, he's going to play Skizik first, and then he's going to swing in. Okay, so that's really good for him. Hopefully I draw the land next turn so I can take out Skizik. Otherwise... Oh, what? He didn't swing in last turn? That was weird. I don't think he meant to do that, but anyway, I'll just kill his 5/3. With my 5/5, and then that'll just be happy for me. And now I can just swing in for 3. He's probably going to block my Windrake. I mean, I can just keep saying this every turn. He's probably going to block my Windrake this turn. He's probably going to block my Windrake next turn. There you go. He blocked Wee Dragonauts. That's the obvious play because I don't have any cards in my hand, so he knows that I don't have an instant or anything. But next turn, I think I swing in with everybody. I doubt he would block the... Alright, Ball Lightning. That's a 6/1. I'll take 6 damage from you. I really don't like that card in that deck. I just don't think it's so good because it took him so long to get out. And, I mean, there's no point in like, throwing my Thunder Dragon at it. That would just be such a waste. Into the Royal, you're just going to kick my... Oh, he's going to kick his Ball Lightning back. That's interesting. He gets to draw a card out of it and gets his Ball Lightning back. That's good. I'm just gonna... Should I hold this land in my hand so that he's a little worried? Well, let's see what happens. If I swing in with everybody here, then he can swing back at me for 8 next turn, and I'll go down to 6 life. But then I do at least 4 damage, and if I do 4 damage, then I come back with all my permanents. Alright, he's just gonna block the Wee Dragonauts and take 8. And I guess he's convinced that he can win the game this turn. I mean, if he's got an Arc Runner also. Probably shouldn't have swung in with Stormcrow, now that I think about it. Because if he's got an Arc Runner... Well, Arc Runner would take me to 1. Oh, no, he can't even do that unless he has another mountain. Because Ball Lightning costs 3 mountains. Okay, well, I mean, I know he can take me down to, like, 6 life this turn. And if he's got a Prophetic Bolt... No, he can't do that either because he only has 3 mountains. So... He can only play blue spells. So if he's got another Ether Trade Winds, then I'm not in such great shape. I mean, if he has an Ether Trade Winds, because then he could send his Ball Lightning back to his hand and my Thunder Dragon. So that wouldn't be great, but I don't know. We'll see. Gotta just keep waiting. He's got 3 cards in hand, so he's not out of tricks that he can do, but he played Ball Lightning. I guess he felt like that was the smart play, and I don't think he can swing in with the 2/2 because... Alright, so now what is he going to do? Is he going to... I mean, maybe he's just got another Into the Royal. Stormcrow. Okay. So, alright, let's see what we can do here. I have a Windrake in my hand. So, what if I swing in with everyone... Well, if I just swing in with... I'm at 8 life. So, I don't really want to... Well, I'm going to swing in with everyone, and then I'm just going to play my Windrake. Second main phase. I hope he just doesn't have like a Lightning Serpent, then I'll probably lose, but that would be pretty much inevitable anyway. He's obviously going to throw the Stormcrow at that, and he's probably just going to block the Wee Dragonauts, and he's just going to take 3. Or he could just block the Windrake, finally, which I've been begging for him to do. Oh yeah, there you go. He's going to block the Stormcrow. He's just banking on the fact that I didn't have a instant there, so that was rather lucky on his part that I haven't drawn any instants since Lightning Bolt. I had that was my only instant this game, and that really helped him, since if I had my Wee Dragonauts, if they had gotten in for a little bit more damage at any point in the game, then I would have been in much better shape. But he still has 2 cards in hand, and I'm only at 8 life, so if he's got, like, Prophetic Bolt and Lightning Bolt, no, this game's still not over, because that's only 7 damage. So, but I'm pretty convinced that if he doesn't win this turn, then I'm going to win. But if he has Lightning Serpent... Into the Royal, kick it, send Thunder Dragon back to my hand. He's got to play another flyer still, and I also have to not draw an instant. Alright, there you go. There's his second flyer, and obviously he's not going to swing in here. Give me an instant off the top, and I'll be set. I don't even care if it's like Turn the Tide or something like that. Into the Royal will be good enough. Yeah, well, I mean, whatever. This game's over. He doesn't have any cards in hand. I'm just going to swing in with all these dudes, and if he doesn't block the Wee Dragonauts, then I just into the Royal one of his dudes, and I just flashed into the Royal, so he knows that the game's over. But that was a really, really interesting game. I don't know why, but Cloudburst seems to be the only deck that I actually enjoy doing mirror matches with. But anyway, I played a bunch of games against this dude, and I want to give you major props for staying in. You won that one game. That was a really, really cool game with Wielding Steel against some Grave Whispers, and I gotta give you props for that one. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this session, and have a nice day. Bye.